inside out, the better it'll serve them. You got to force DePaul to be a three-point shooting team rather than a paint team.
Neither of these teams are in the positive when it comes to rebound margin, as Perkins is blocked by the 7-footer for DePaul, Fabian Flores, and it leads to a transition lay-in for Gunn.
What an outstanding job. Did you see how Gunn cut off Jeffrey? And it made it so Jeffrey couldn't impact the layup. That was beautiful from C.J. Gunn.
Pierce took his eye off the ball.
Hand! Latent blocker.
Blocker averaging just under 2 steals per game, and that's what he can do on the other end. Wild shot by Perkins, working on the freshman Cruz McClure. Dropped off to Brennan. Lost it.
That is now humming for Villanova.
Lewis ran into Fabian Flores.
It's always so nice when you can bring a veteran off the bench that's also a scorer, and that's Askew.
Palmer draws the foul. Creighton.
And Villanova's just rock solid. Their analytics numbers solid on both ends.
Flores with a thunder.
Oh, Messina more. Quick trigger 3 from way outside. Borovicinen's there. Playing catch with Milicevic at the underside of the back. Banks. 5 quick ones for Banks.
A talented dude. 33 against Florida State last year at Tulane. He can really score.
Up and under. Milicevic left it short. Crowd was ready to explode with that move.
That's 7-2 though of Flores just contesting and making it tough. That was pretty though, wasn't it?
It was. A lot of skill between Milicevic and Borovicinen, coming from New Mexico with Richard Pitino.
Yeah, they were role guys at New Mexico, and they're having to be major contributors and scorers here in Cincinnati.
Flores slipping inside and jamming.
Difficult. Great strength from Macklin. That's over Carroll late in the clock.
Largest lead now for DePaul.
Switch. So here, you take advantage of what you want.
And Flores got the block, staying with
time. Get him closer to the basket, see if he can draw a foul.
Here's a steal for Anderson. Lob it up. And Borovicinen did well to catch it. Looking for a mid-range. Anderson, no. Blocker backing down, turning, no. Going, oh, it looked like it was going to. Flores switches sides. Here's Macklin. Carroll defending. Going inside for Flores on Carroll. Looking for the left, going right and scoring.
Wow, that is for DePaul with how St. John's attacks blocking shots. That was nice from Gunn.
Sannon swirls out in the 3-4.
I love the jerseys. But I just love the style, and DePaul didn't really, I mean, they recruited me, but I was coming.
And Mark was a big part of it. He was the guy that
10 to shoot. Hopkins weaving into the paint. Drops it off to Ejiofor. Defended by Flores at 7'2". Forced the miss, and Macklin flies in. Rick Pitino's team just 1 for their last 8. They have not scored in about 2.5 minutes. Jackson, the blow by a Flores, and he pins it against the backboard. Sellers lobs inside. Ejiofor going right into the chest of Flores, who altered the shot. Cray tapped the rebound, but right. Nick and I will break down the first half, so stay tuned with us. The Jeep halftime report coming up at the break. Another turnover. St.
You're able to set your defense if you're DePaul, though.
Darling bouncing inside. Mitchell up top, deflected away by Flores.
When he arrived from Idaho State.
Was the Big Sky Player of the Year last year at Idaho State. Mitchell to Ejiofor. Floats it up, won't get the bounce. Ejiofor bounces to a curling Darling, lost the handle. Kick out, Ejiofor straight away, 3, no. Chance to cut it to single digits. Gunn weaving through the paint. No offensive cut. This is Gunn. Turned it over. Live ball. Here comes St. John's with a 3-on-2. Sellers stop and pop. In and out. Flores.